Hi guys, I'm back again. Um, all right, so here we go. I am running into this issue nonstop, and I'm kind of irritated with it. Where I am running into people that believe that AI is controlling all of our words, thoughts, actions, decisions, what we wear, what we do, like every single thing in our life is controlled by a damn supercomputer. I'm going to call bullshit because I had a very interesting and unique experience with someone that abides by this theory, and a couple of other people that also had experience with people that had abided by this theory. All different, but these people are kind of grouped very closely together. I'm not going to name names, but okay. So what has gone on is that there's there's a new theory out there that everything is controlled by AI. So I had a situation last night with Dolly, and I like Dolly a lot. But I had put something up, and then she said, I'm not the only person who thinks that everyone is controlled by AI at this point. And I wrote her back and I said something about how it's dehumanizing to believe that we are completely controlled by supercomputers. And if we were, there would be no targeted individuals. There would be no reason to target anybody, because people who are targeted have a connection to the divine. And people who are of the perpetrators and the cult members and that, they have willingly given up their divine connection and took a transhumanist route. They made the choice. So when people say that and then she had told me, oh, you were controlled to put that comment. I was like, oh no. So I went back and forth with her and kind of told her, like, listen, I know of a faction of sociopathic people who are claiming to be TIs that are using this theory to abuse and mindfuck real targets. So how it begins is you'll be approached by one of these people that is of this theory. And every single thing that you do, it's almost like a narcissistic abuser that's grooming you and gauging you to see how much abuse you will take. And it'll start with small things like, oh, your nail polish triggered me. When I was in 7th grade, a girl with that nail polish, was mean to me, or what. It would be some like inane shit like that. And you're like, oh God. So then you're careful. You don't wear this nail polish anymore because you like the person. But then it just snowballs into something every single day. But it's if you have a history of narcissistic abuse and understanding how that all works, you know that part of the grooming, it's a reward and deny system, and engaging to see how much and how much and what you're going to put up with. So every single thing that I did in my situation with this person, I was told that I was controlled to do that. You were controlled to put on this nail polish. For example, I love this nail polish. This looks beautiful with my hair. So that's why I wear it. It matches with a lot of colors. So whatever. But then any little thing will get turned on. Then it'll escalate to them being abusive and knowing that they're being abusive with the nitpicking. Yeah, it does control perps and them because they are hive-minded. But like real targets, it doesn't. So then what they try to do is they bring you into their world and they try to get you to adopt this everything is AI. So you second guess your God-given gut instincts about like, this is not right. Like this is bad, and think that it's AI telling you to mistrust your gut, basically, and your natural human instincts of danger. So what they're trying to do is remove you from any kind of like inner alarm system into thinking that it's tech that is trying to control your life, to the point that even good thoughts or bad thoughts or anything are so confusing that you literally become schizophrenic on the inside and disconnected and primed for brainwashing. I had done a video about a month ago about how I felt like I was being pushed, having a theory pushed on me, and that I was being brainwashed, and my whole inner core was just like, oh my God, no, this is not right. Like, and then I had the mind, melding experience of going, oh my God, what if that's like a government handler, like controlling my AI and telling me, and they had even set it up where the situation looked like a possible twin flame thing too. So this is just really about making you not trust your own inner guidance. And then eventually the situation gets more and more and more narcissistically abusive. And then anytime that you catch on and say, this doesn't seem right, I think you're trying to brainwash me, then the hive-minded narcissistic handler who's trying to make you think that you're a robot will tell you, oh, AI just gave you a paranoid moment. No, fool, I just know what you are. So that was occurring, but it was the feeling was so strong. And then as I pulled away, the abuse got worse and worse and worse. And when you tell these people that have this theory, who I know, then one becomes their experiment to see what road you will take as innocent witnesses who make reports of private detective find no records of perps. Tabla rasa, exactly, Don. And Sahar goes into tabla rasa too, a blank slate. And I'm like pretty, well, I stay pretty much in the middle. You know what I mean? As far as like making decisions, and I'm very centered, despite everything I've been through. But this shit was, this stuff was fucking with me so bad. And I'm like, but something in me just said, no, this is not right. You're being brave. It was a tabla rasa situation where they sent in like an alien love bite. You know how like Eve Lorgan goes into alien love bites? This is a new technique for their interdimensional beings in that, to basically prey on human women. So it's a fallen angelic, or whatever you guys want to call it, but they're inhabiting these bodies pretending to be targets. And they always have like the most ostentatious shit going on all the time. It's like, none of it makes sense. They can barely prove anything. And I know in my situation, I have hardcore proof and like, videos and recordings and all kinds of stuff of very incriminating things. And the person who was trying to basically control everything was trying to tell me to step away from that and look at the bigger picture. Hi, Ida. It is. There is a single AI, but it's not controlling every single thing that we do. You know what I mean? Like down to like the shirt that we wear. It's being this theory is being misused by narcissistic abusers to prime their victim and groom their victim for further abuse, and to internalize everything to the point that the victim is completely dehumanized by the AI theory handler, who then becomes the god and controls everything. So it's not, there is some AI to it, but we still have a divine connection, to God, and a gut instinct and things like that. So there's more to it. And I found out that some of these people that are pushing this are undercover transhumanist actors, basically. And they're pushing the transhumanism in a way that makes it look like they're targeted and they're all knowing about AI, and they're very arrogant intellectually, and how they explain things are very dominating intellectually. And this is how they get away with it. I have 4 friends who are beta programmed MK Ultra slaves like myself. And we were all approached by the same circle of guys that were purporting this theory. And what a great thing to do, but get a beta controlled woman if you're a transhumanist, so you already have our remote control, and control us, get a sex slave, and then, you know, look like a power couple in you know, the targeting and MK Ultra community that works together, when it's really like it's just a handler slave situation. But I know, I just felt in my gut though the whole time that and I don't know, but I know that there are some people that have given up their divine connection, and they are all transhumanists, and that's their choice. But it's, yeah, it's just, it's being used to corrupt the mind of, you know, real people that are still connected. And it's just a new way to abuse people. And it can go male or female. I mean, it can even be friends, female friends with other female friends. This is not like exclusive to like dating relationships, even though that helps it grease the wheels a little bit more. I don't know. But I'd like to hear, you know, your theories on this too. But I know in my personal experience, and then speaking to other women who were like me that also had the same kind of a feeling. It's kind of like, you know, when a guy has like dates other girls, and or a woman dates other men, and then they all get together and compare stories, and then you're like, oh man, what an ass. That's kind of how this situation is. I don't know. I mean, as human beings, we still have a connection to the Most High. So I don't know. Yeah, but I know what I saw and what I felt, and I'm extremely strong on the inside, and I'm not easily shaken. I'm not overly emotional. And this, I mean, I felt like I was like actually like going schizophrenic, like, and I couldn't deal with the level of intensity and every single thing being my fault all the time. Like, you know, to the point that like if I pick up this lip gloss right here, and I was being told that I picked up a red lip gloss to target somebody, even though I didn't. I just needed to use it, and I happened to have this flavor. I mean, every little thing was to cover bullshit and grooming. I don't know. This is my theory. This is, I mean, but I think it's all bull. I think some things are controlled by AI, absolutely, and I think AI is monitoring all of our neural patterns, our brain waves, possibly creating synchronicities, but not to the point of where we are robots. That's the problem right there. So, all right, well, this is all I have to say about this now. But you know, it's like I'm coming across all this, and it's just insane to me. And I know how mind control works, you know. So, all right, guys. Well, and I was also very suspicious why the hell I was allowed to have friends, you know, all of a sudden. Because, you know, I'm not allowed to. And I also knew, too, that I would have conversations with other people that were not them, that weren't like that. And it was just so over the top. So, all right, guys. Well, bye for now. Talk to you later.